Starting. I think... Really? Am I missing out on the chat? I am live, but it doesn't seem to be having a... Thank you. Yeah, I think I just solved the problem. So fingers crossed the stream should catch up with the better connection. I don't like... Are you? Oh, there you are. You are live. I can see you moving. That guy with the face can't tell yet. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear DeeBeeGeek and can you hear Anime Panda? It's only you and your inner voices again. What? What? Can you still not hear the other dudes? Yep, nope, they still can't hear us. Wait a minute, hang on.
We're live. People are jumping in.
There we go. I bet you can hear them now, because I did IT support for several years.
Hello?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Hello, everyone. Yes, I'm back. I'm back live, in case you guys were wondering. I hope you guys hop back in.
There were never any other people. Yes, there are, damn it. Yes, there are.
There's so many people.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's pop out this chat.
I can hear you now. The people are live.
Yay!
I can hear everyone through your stream. Hallelujah.
Yay! Okay. So we're live, and I'm sure you guys can hear everybody.
I hope. Insert annoying British voice here.
We're all British.
Hello!
Well.
Okay, welcome everybody to another live stream. The second one in the last few minutes.
Welcome one and all.
Wait. Now they can't hear me, for crying out loud.
Well, they can hear you fine over on my stream, dude.
Oh, well, I'm sure they can hear me now. For
Why
God's
did you...
sake, the technical errors.
Did you just unmute yourself?
Yeah, I just unmuted myself. Okay.
Welcome.
Hey, everyone. I can hear the others, but not you, for God's sake. I'm sure you can hear us all now. Am I correct in saying so?
Oh, you guys are precious.
Hey, it's all working for me. I've solved my issues.
Yay! Okay. So welcome everybody to an Overlord live stream. Finally, we're up. We're live, and we're ready to talk everything Overlord.
Yes, despite appearances, this stream is about Overlord, not the technical issues of streaming and the demonetization of live streams.
Oh, we could go for hours about that.
Oh yeah, just in case you guys were actually on the previous stream. Believe it or not, that one got flagged for demonetization. Yes, that's how YouTube works these days, people.
And given how much effort it's taken us to get here, don't forget to absolutely destroy that like button over on our YouTubes. Obviously, we can't offer the same thing to Panda, but if you want to go and give the TheAnimePandaTwitch a follow, I'm sure she'll appreciate that.
Yes, exactly. All links are in the description of our live streams below, so go ahead and smash the crap out of the like button.
Welcome to the stream, by the way, all those guys who've just tuned in, especially some of the followers that I recognize the names of who've been here from the beginning. I'm looking at you, Silverstone, Ozai, Dr. Dead Earth, Stephen McKenzie. I recognize all these names. I must say,
Vaz, oh my god, thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you so much. Vaz says, all hail,
Einzulgun!
Einzulgun!
Einzulgun, sama!
Why can't I talk?
Because
Thank you so much.
Everybody, leave a like for your Lord, your Savior, Lord Einzulgun.
One like, one skeleton added to the army.
Yes, we need to defend our great tomb.
One beautiful CGI skeleton for Nazarick.
The only thing I don't like about streaming this way is I can no longer see, like, my, I had, like, a really nice interface. I don't know about you, DeeBeeGeek, but I can't see, like, I can see how many people are watching, but I can't see how many likes I've got anymore.
Yeah, no, same here, dude. I think that first interface was actually really cool.
Yeah, that I wish it worked. Damn it.
Gosh, dang it.
Well, that's a point, actually. I've just realised that the tweet I put out is going to be the link that's no longer working.
I think we're all safe to say that we're all followers of Lord Irons. Before we actually get into like a proper discussion, I do want to kind of start like, who's the best girl?
Albedo.
Albedo. Wait! Do I need to explain myself?
I was gonna say
you might need to, because I've heard a lot of people say different things about best girl.
Nothing but positivity, I'm sure.
See, Ozai says Shaltier. Alas says Reina. Turtle Panda though says Albedo.
Sorry, I've got to read this comment out from Ozai. It says, "It's really Heinz Algone. He's the overlord of condiments."
Heinz Algone, Zama.
Demonetization for advertising Heinz.
Yeah,
Vladimir Vajic, yes, Albedo.
That's going to be this stream demonetized. We can no longer do that. What? Using Heinz's great name for views, he would be ashamed. No, he wouldn't.
Ali says that Delta.
Yeah, I've got a Delta over here as well.
Where's the love for Entema? Come on, guys.
Yes, to answer the question that I suspect everybody is asking me, I mean, they know the answer for DeeBeeGeek. Yes, I have seen the latest episode. Yes, my reaction is filmed. No, it's not finished editing. The Patreon version of it will be up when this stream ends, and the YouTube one will follow shortly after. Even if it's going to be like a 1 a.m. upload, it will be up before I go to bed tonight.
Oh, I assure you. And what an episode it was!
It was a fantastic episode.
Although I do have
death show no mercy.
I have one rage comment about it though.
A negative comment about Overlord?
Shall we kick her now? A perfect episode, I must say. However, the slave guy who cuts off his elf slave girl's ears should have gotten a far more gruesome, torturous death than just being his arms and head smashed in by a hamster.
Well, in fairness, his arms weren't smashed in, they were cut off.
They were cut off, but his head was smashed in.
Yes, but I thought that was hysterical.
He deserved the really creepy torture from that, like, gelatinous mass.
Yeah. Oh man, the neuronus scene.
So freaking weird. What was that?
That's what it should have been, though. That's really what it should have been. That would have been amazing.
Silverstone.
Yeah, actually, I do agree with you on that one.
Apologies, but you've already just heard that. But yeah, if you haven't seen the new episode, we are going to be talking about the new episode. So
holy crap! Yeah, never even put it in the title. Yeah, spoiler warning, people, if you haven't watched the new episode.
Sorry, Silverstone. He said he was just about to watch it, and then he saw the stream, so he came over here instead. I appreciate your steadfast loyalty.
Dude, by all means, watch the episode. We will be streaming for more than 20 minutes, so...
Yeah.
I think we're going to be here for a while. At least
we have a lot to talk about.
DeeBeeGeek and I will be. I don't know about Panda, but I think the three of us are going to be here for a while yet.
Hey, I don't leave easy. You're gonna have to kick me out of the Discord.
That's fine. So yeah, those of you who haven't seen the episode, feel free to go and watch it now, and we will still be talking about it when you come back. Also, Ozai says that Shaltier would smash Albedo 1v1. Your thoughts, DeeBeeGeek?
Oh,
okay. So he says Shaltier would smash Albedo 1v1. How dare you? How dare you? Now, if we have to speak about power, I'm probably going to have to agree with you, because I know Shaltier is the second strongest below Ainz, so obviously... Seriously?
Yeah. I could have sworn Albedo would have been higher.
No, Shaltier was created by a player who knew how to min-max all the stats in the game. So she is the best balanced class of all of the NPCs because the person that made her knew how to make an effective character, basically. But yeah, Albedo is probably... has different abilities, so she would still give Shaltier a very good run for her money, but I agree with DeeBeeGeek. I think 1v1, Shaltier would have the upper hand in that particular confrontation.
Yeah, Galorian says, yes, Shaltier is the strongest floor guardian.
Yeah.
I would have, I mean, I can't lie, I didn't know that. I would have guessed that it would have been Albedo, because she seems to be almost second in command.
She is.
But then again,
she is second in command, but she's not second in power.
Because she has, she has, no, tactically speaking, her and Demiurge are the best. Sheltier doesn't have the same brain that those two do. But when it comes to raw power and the ability to, you know, outfight opponents, Sheltier is the best. That's why it was so terrifying that it was her that turned against Ainz at the end of the first season and not one of the others. Because she was the one that they thought might actually be able to beat Ainz.
Yeah, that's why Ainz was nervous coming into the fight.
Glorian says Albedo is Nazarik's ultimate shield.
Yeah.
Well, she would be.
And Mare is ranked just below Shaltia, says the Loneliness. Albedo's job is to defend Ainz. Mr. Mur, that can't be right, unless that's since, obviously, it became taken over, because obviously, keeps in, obviously. He wouldn't have created Albedo just to watch over Ainz, right? Hello?
Sorry.
Hello!
I wasn't sure if you were talking to us or if you were talking to your chat. Yeah,
I was talking to you guys. I thought I lost you.
She's talking to herself.
There we go. First person to reference the light novels for stuff we haven't got to yet over in my chat. Thank you, Ozai.
Oh, we have a €2 donation. Keep Calm and Shiz says, greetings from Italy. It's 11:18 p.m. here. Oh, cool. So it's the same time, basically.
Well, no, it's an hour ahead.
Oh.
And
wait, yes. That's yes. It's an hour ahead. I can't even keep track of the time when I hear voices in my head.
Oh, okay. That's actually a very good question that I'd like to ask both DeeBeeGeek and Anime Panda, because I actually asked the same question out loud in my reaction that you guys haven't seen yet. But Colin Funkin asks, do you think Lord Ainz is going to keep the elves, or are they going to go free since they didn't want to be there, or do you think they're just going to get killed along with everybody else?
I would assume killed.
I think they're staying because obviously they're all in the room. They didn't target, even though the elves were aiding the guy, not once were they targeted by them on the level. And not only that, the hamster turned his back on them, like they weren't a threat. I think, like, obviously they know that the guy's a douchebag. So I don't know. I think they'll either be kept for all I know, they could be kept as, you know, Demi's food, his human farm. Or they could be just, you know, used or put in, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think they'll get rid of them, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see a reason why they would kill them, but then again, I don't see how they're any use to him.
Yeah, agreed.
So it could go either way.
But then Ainz does have a bit of human in him. He does have empathy.
Essentially, he is a human, realistically, but
yeah,
he's so enrolled in the game, I think he just forgets about all that.
You see what happened with Ciara. I need help, guys.
I know. It's painful. Come on, Panda. You can do this.
You can do it, Panda!
No.
What? Seriously?
What is happening? What is happening right now?
Somebody
help Panda!
Sebastia's girl.
Oh, yes, her.
Suare says Ozai.
Suare. I always find it hard to pronounce that name as well.
Why do you think I always just say her?
She's not really any use, and I think she is a maid now, but he's got all of his maids. The mansion's fine, the mansion's clean. He doesn't need her, but he kept her almost for Sebas. Yeah. So he does have that like empathy, that sort of thought within himself.
Yeah, but I think the empathy was only for Sebas.
Yeah, I don't think that was anything to do with
Suarez. Oh,
sorry.
What happened?
Sorry, that horse just said over in my chat. All this mispronunciation. In comes Psycho with that Nebe.
Oh my god, did you call Nabe Nabe?
No, I didn't. I couldn't pronounce Nab and everybody kept jumping on it, so I decided that I'm not even going to try anymore. That is what I call Nab. I just say Nebe, just to irritate people. But yeah, no, it wasn't because he had any kind of empathy towards her. It was because Sebas asked for it, and he was kind of basically weighing up whether or not rewarding Sebas was worth it. And he decided that he would grant his request, but I genuinely don't think that he cared one way or the other what happened to her. I think he is becoming the character that he created. His humanity is disappearing with every season.
No, that's true. Scott Ritchie asked an interesting question. Why did the Lizardmen have chains?
I know, right?
Chains?
I said that.
I didn't understand that either. Why
I didn't get that at all. Like, they had collars around their necks.
I was told in my chat that it was to do, it's like XP leveling. It gets them more points. Whether or not I know that that is correct or not is what I was told in my chat. So it's just sort of what I went on with.
Interesting, because they were never in chains before, and now they are. Which
also, like... Ciara is apparently related to Nina from the first season, and that's why he kept her.
Oh yeah, see, I did forget that. I always
forget that, but I don't know if that was the case though.
The collars are to reduce stats but increase XP gain.
He did say in that he owed her because of that. He did actually. There was a little flashback where he explained why he spared her. It wasn't just for Sebas actually. Now Panda's reminded me that they were related. I forgot about that scene. But that again, I don't think that was necessarily empathy. I think that was just him like, I owe this person a debt. I've saved her, so that's my debt clean now, you know?
Yeah.
What am I looking for? I'm looking for a Discord link. So, some of you guys over in my chat have just asked how you join the Discord. So, there's links to join my Discord in every YouTube video I upload. However, I have just put it into the chat. So if any of you guys want to join over on the Discord, we have chats like this quite often on the Discord. And DB's Discord as well. So feel free to join.
Exactly.
And mine.
Join the Discord army. So let's read some comments here, see what you guys are saying.
I like Anime Guy's comment. It just says in big capital letters, "You're wrong!"
Thank you. Thank you for letting us know.
Thank you, Pokken Master #1 for the YouTube subscription.
Aww, that's awesome.
Okay.
Yes, Yussus, we're currently discussing this week's episode. That's what we're talking about now.
Yeah.
The another thing was that, so I was told by Wolfington in my Discord, I don't know, because I said about it when I was doing my reaction on Twitch, but apparently, so I didn't like how, in the, not this week's, but last week's episode, I didn't like the guy. Oh, thank you for the follow. I didn't like the guy who had the elf, and because of obviously he hit him, and I was really confused about that. Someone explained to me that he cuts off their elf ears. Hold on, let me get it up actually quick. It's all stuff missing from the light novel, so it's not spoilers or anything. But it was a let me get it. It was so he they wear a minimum amount of gear material. It was made shabby. The long elven ears that should have been sticking out from under their cropped hair has been sliced off. Elf slaves from the slain theocracy. The Empire's slavery system has changed a lot under under the previous emperor. They had slaves in name, but the slaves' actual status was somewhat different.
Yeah.
Such as subhumans made to fight in the arena, from whom nothing had changed. The elf slaves had with him that kind. So basically, if you're elf in this, wherever this city is, you're pretty much made a slave from what I can tell. But yeah, not only does he make them his sex slaves, his meat shields, he also slices off their ears. And Ozai also said that he also rapes them, which is awesome.
Wow, now I 100% agree with you on what you said earlier.
Exactly. His death, like I get it. Cool, like made by hand, like, you know, I was saying when I was watching it, I was like, if Ainz doesn't, like, if he talks to these, how cool would it be if he gets to the elves, he talks to the elves, they explain what's going on, and he reses the guy and then puts him for like eternal torture, because Oh,
He deserves it.
oh,
Possibly.
I'd love to see that. Oh, he 100% deserves it, my dude.
Oh, he definitely
Thank you for the
deserves it.
follows.
I agree with some people have just said that they didn't develop his filthy personality enough in order for you to develop the seeded hatred for him that you get in the light novels. But
That's true. Yeah.
But I will say that props to the animation team. From the second those elvish slaves were introduced, I pretty much already decided that he clearly mistreated them sexually as well as physically. Anyway, just from the way they acted and the way they responded to his orders, there's just something about the sort of PTSD that they had and the way they acted. I was just like, yeah, he deserves to die. There will be no sympathy when he dies.
The way he acted around the purple-haired half-elf as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
the racism.
Yeah, it's that. But the thing is we only, for the extent that we saw, was that he slapped. So he obviously physically abuses them. But all of this extra stuff that we didn't, you know, Glorian also says he also lets them die without care and replaces them with new ones when he gets bored of them.
Stasius, yes, this will be spoilers. Leave.
Get out of here as fast as you can.
Yes, leave, Stas. Leave before it's too late.
Well, Stas hasn't even finished the first season yet.
Oh, thank you for the host, Stas.
Definitely leave.
Oh, Big Sunday. If you're not up to date with Overlord, there will be definitely spoilers, I'm afraid. Run while you still can.
Yes.
Someone has just said over in my chat that apparently Shaltir also violates her maids, which quite frankly doesn't surprise me. But at the same...
the ones in the car that were in the car?
No, I think she means the ones that work for her in Nazarick. Like, they have many maids outside of the Blades.
Yeah, they do.
Do you know the ones I'm on about, though? The ones that were in, I think it was season...
Yeah, I remember them.
They were, like, vampire ones, weren't they? Hold on, let me see. Shorties. Because I remember seeing them and they looked really cool. Like, their character design was awesome. The Vampire Brides. That's the one.
Yeah, loads of people have just commented, whoa, yes she does, but they are willing. And then loads of people have been like, yeah, they're hers, they're servants. Okay, dude, it's fine. You can calm down. We're not insulting Shaltir. It's cool.
No, we're not. Trust me, we're not. How dare we? We do not do such a thing.
Yeah, Galorian and Super pretty much confirmed that they are Shaltir's sex slaves. The same with Gonzalez. They are vampire maidens. They're mentioned on volume 11.
Over in DeeBeeGeek stream, Colin Fonkin has just said, still not as dark as Berserk in my opinion, and I completely agree. Like, Overlord isn't that dark, to me at least. Like, Berserk is a great example of an anime that goes so much darker and gorier. So, yeah, I like Overlord, but it's definitely not the darkest anime out there by a long shot.
Oh, yes, of course. No, Overlord, like, it has dark tones, but nowhere near to some of the stuff I've seen already. So, it's not the darkest anime, but it's definitely one of the most lore-filled anime.
Yeah.
For definitely.
The lore in... There's something about... Because when I first started watching Overlord, I was on YouTube, and there's something about it that was different to me from other animes. Like, it had the lore side, it had comedy, it also had, like, serious things going on in it. It's something about it that is just fun to watch, and I always found it super interesting that we're on, essentially, the villain's side. But you end up rooting for him anyways. Like,
do you know that's funny? I actually had to... I put a little thing at the beginning of my reaction that's not up yet, but basically a load of people on the last reaction video I did made a point of stating that this is the point where a lot of people start changing their mind about Ainz and his evilness starts coming out, and they were basically trying to defend the point of, you know, if you don't think the idea of an evil character being the main character is going to work, then this is how you should think of it. And I'm like, of course I think it's going to work. That's what I thought the whole series was going to be. I don't actually think Ainz has been that particularly evil yet. So if he's actually going to become more evil at this point in the story, I'm super interested to see that. And like Panda said, I still am going to end up rooting for him, even if he does some stuff that I might not agree with, because most of the time, when he is properly evil, it's to other beings that are just as evil, and we almost want them to die, like with the matey who has the elvish slaves.
Yeah, exactly. No, I completely agree with you. I know Lord Ainz is, at the end of the day, he doesn't give a shit about anybody, but his character is so goddamn likable, you just end up rooting for him.
It's...
That guy with the face made a point, and I remember telling me that Shaltir is super into necrophilia, but she hates rotting things. I remember watching someone telling me this on YouTube when I was on there. It says Shaltir is super into necrophilia, but hates rot. That's why she loves Ainz, all the death and the rot. And I remember someone saying something very similar. That's why she loves Ainz, is because that's what she's into.
Yeah,
Albedo is just.
That was up in my chat a minute ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It went by so quick. I'm sorry, guys.
Albedo is just programmed to be obsessed with Ainz.
Oh yeah.
Wish I had that kind of power.
hey, you have like a.
Oh, I said that out loud. You have
like a $300 statue of Albedo. We're fine.
Yeah.
Oh my days.
Oh
dude,
yeah,
you could have got like 3 body pillows for that. Come on, man.
Oh, she's worth more than 20 body pillows, girl.
Yeah, I bet you haven't even watched his video of Albedo, have you?
I have not.
I unboxed it on the channel.
I can't lie. I'm not that big into unboxings because I always get jealous. I'm like, I want it. I can afford it.
Oh! I tell you what, you should watch then, Panda. If you get jealous, is you should go and see when DeeBeeGeek bought a replica of an Iron Man helmet and a Hulkbuster figure. That is one of his best unboxing videos ever.
Oh no, I've seen that.
I thought you had. I seem to recall sending it to you.
I tweeted about the Facebook.
You
all just want to laugh at my misery.
Hey dude, that was one of your funniest videos. I've never laughed so much. I got to the end of that video and I said to my partner, I wish I'd done a reaction video to this video. It was that good a reaction.
Oh man.
I really want to do a reaction video to a reaction video of a reaction video.
Ooh,
how fun. Inception. And then it loops back to the person who... No, but then it loops back to the first person who makes it. Panda needs an Ainz body pillow. Make it happen.
Make it happen.
Make it happen. To be fair, Gazef or Sabas. Oh. Gazef Stroganoff or Sabas. Tian. Oh, my heart.
No, Sabas is best boy. All the way.
Oh, he is. Oh, man. Like.
But then Gazef is so badass as well.
Gazef is super handsome, and I was super all for Gazef in the first season. I was like, oh my god, he's my man. Season 2, I was like, I fell in love with Sabas, the way he was with Ciare and the kiss, and he just wants to protect her. And
I know, right? So caring.
He wants to look after her. Like, I want men who treat me like that. But then, where are they in season 3? Where are Sabas? Where are Ciare? I want to see more of them. I want an OVA of them 2 on a honeymoon, going shopping, doing normal things.
Oh god, no! I don't want to see that.
Oh no! See, I don't want that, but I'm loving the idea of a mental image of those 2 going shopping in the middle of the Empire and Sebas just one-punching everything that moves in sight as she just walks calmly through a sea of dead bodies and is like, I'll take this, I'll take that.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I'd like to see that, alright. But I mean, Gazef versus Sebas. Oh god, Sebas would win, no problem.
Oh man.
They're just in a whole different league of their own.
Oh, Sebas. Why won't he love me? Why does he everything? I feel like in a world of Overlord, I probably look the most currently like Entema without the mask.
You're a bug lady?
Well, yeah, I've got like what 2, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, I've got 6 bug tattoos.
Yeah, that's true.
6 bug tattoos.
6 bug tattoos. Google Ainz body pillow. They're available.
Actually, I'm sure they are. I'm actually going to look that up now.
There's
just for giggles.
apparently Gazef ones.
Of course
Counting
there are.
my arms or tattoos. Now I'm counting my horns. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it. Sebas. Oh my god, you know body pillows have two sides? What about one side Gazef, one Sebas? Let's make it happen.
Get 2 of those pillows and you could sandwich yourself between them both.
Holy sweet Jesus, there's an Albedo Ein School going pillow.
I really like the
Holy
there's
crap,
also a
front or
Demigia.
back? Oh Jesus, front all the way, holy shit.
There was a what was it? There was something. There was someone was saying that there is a Albedo figure where she's hugging the Ain's body pillow.
That's the one I've got, girl.
Oh my god! I want it. I want it so much. You have no idea. Need it. See, this is the thing.
Anyway.
Sorry. Moving on. I'll find out.
Overlord, but now we're talking about body.
Oh my! I just found a very nice. Can you send images in
No.
in the
You can send it to us. You can either tweet it or send it into our Discord, and then we can talk about it. But I don't know how to pull it up. I mean, I might be able to put it into the stream. Yeah, we can use OBS to put it into the stream.
Yeah.
I can't. I can, but I can't find one of Sebas. But I found one of Albedo, which is rather saucy.
Oh, I don't know if I should open this.
Yeah, especially since you're live, don't forget to control yourself.
Yes, I'm live.
You just
Holy
sweet
mother Jesus! Well,
I'm not sure I should put that.
Right.
I'm not sure I should open that on the stream.
Demonetized.
Demonetized instant. Yeah, no.
Demonetization.
We
knows how to get all the saucy pics.
We're not. Well, I'm not putting that on the stream. Needless to say, guys, it's Albedo exactly as you'd imagine her being.
Yeah, exactly
This
how you want her to be.
This one you can show, and it actually reminds me of something I wanted to talk to you guys about. So I'm just going to send this one. You can put this one up. So did anyone else get really uncomfortable by the lizard sex scene in Overlord?
I laughed my ass off.
I was going to say, I definitely laughed. Also, that picture you've sent is so small I can't put it on my stream, but that is disturbing.
It's the body pillow of the albino lizard, the female one.
Oh my god, yes. Why would you want that?
I don't know, but the thing is that like I have a snake, an ivory ball python, and US no, and I have an ivory ball python who I said looked like that lizard because they're the same color, and like I swear as soon as I said that scene happened, I was like, oh my god, no. But I did ship them a lot, but I didn't expect to see it. It was such a funny scene. It was such a funny scene, but I was looking at it and I was like, this is not okay. I was like, oh.
Well, as I've heard, the light novels go in more explicit detail of that scene.
Oh my god, really?
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I've had comments along that line as well. Like, it's way worse.
What they showed is just really mild compared to the light novels.
I've heard everything is more tame compared to the light novel.
Yeah, that's what everybody says. Oh, you like this scene, but in the light novels, this happened.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like, for
Yeah,
the love of
like-
God, I'll get the fucking light novels.
I'm actually surprised Lethus isn't in my chat. I know Whitestone was, but he obviously left to go watch the episode, and then he's coming back. But Lethus and Whitestone, pretty much the second I upload a reaction, they then both put paragraphs upon paragraphs of all the stuff that was explained better, that they missed out, and that I need to know in order to understand stuff that the anime must do later down the line, but it won't make as much sense to me because we haven't got what was taken out of the light novel, and it's like, boom! Like, oh my god, it's a wall of text every time. Like, it's never not a wall of text.
Yeah.
Let's just say this. If I had the money, would totes get it. I've had many people send me links going, you can read it online, but I don't want to do that. That's not supporting them. It's like I won't watch any anime that's not on Crunchyroll either. It's like I like it. I don't want to not, support it, but I can't afford the light novel, so.
Stephen McKenzie says, "Drop the lore bomb." That's what it's like. Well, I can only keep up with Overlord comments for so long, and then I'm just lost. It's like, because people then start arguing about whether or not what people have posted is either A, correct, or B, a spoiler, or C, whether or not it actually is even from the light novel, or if someone's just posting, this happened in the light novel, but it's actually just what they want to happen. And people are like, oh, I give up.
Ozai tells us all to check our Twitters.
I already did.
I believe he sent us something.
Yeah, it's a video of the voice actors for Goku and Luffy dancing.
Oh. Oh man.
Just reading the comments on my latest reactions, some dude says, "Oh, this dude skipped the ending scene and it was lit." I was like, "No, he didn't. It's in the reaction. I clearly watched the ending scene. What the hell?" Did you skip to the end by accident, my dude?
Big Sunday once again. It wouldn't be supporting the original, the people who made it. That's the issue I have. But what was I gonna say? Can I ask? So I don't mind lore drops or people saying stuff in the light novel. In fact, I really appreciate it. But when it comes to the point where it's after a scene has happened, so if I'm watching an episode, and like let's say something happens that the light novel missed out on, after that scene happens, then I'd want to know about it, if that makes sense. I don't want to know, you get some people that go, they'll tell you stuff that doesn't happen, that they hope happens in like the next few episodes. It's like, no, wait, no.
Yeah.
Don't spoil it on me, damn it.
I love having all the lore bombs after the scenes have occurred, because then they can give you more detail. Like what Wolfington told me about that Heavenly Warrior guy, like made me like so mad about him, and I was like, oh, I needed that lore. I needed to know this. Speaking of lore,
just before you do, Silverstone is back, and he has to say he's changed his mind that Neuronist is now the best girl.
Oh no! Don't say that! I don't even know if that is a girl. Oh, don't say that. That image has gone out of my head.
For the love of God, don't say, "Did you just assume it's gender?" Because if the Twitter will come after you, DeeBeeGeek.
Yeah, no, I didn't assume it's gender. That's why I said you don't even know if it's a girl. I got
Did you say Nernan?
What?
Neuronist. Neuronist, that's it. I got a comment here on my latest reaction. It says, "Pay special attention to how much gold was sitting in the outside chambers. With no guards around or traps, seems too easy, doesn't it? That was Ein's last-ditch effort to let the workers take some easy reward and run off. Oh, but they didn't. They were too greedy, you see. They decided to go inside Nasri to find even better treasure, even though a couple bags of gold would have been enough for retirement money." But that's actually so true, because there was a lot of gold that they found at the start, including the flag that was made out of gold.
Yeah.
Then the workers fell into a very common RPG trap. New, unexplored area with no random monster encounters and too many items and treasures around. That is always a death trap in most games, which is very, very true. By the way, Koikutus and Kyokyo are friends with each other because they're both insectoid creatures, even though they're really not alike in personality. Neuronist is who the sunlit scripture of the slain theocracy from season 1 were sent to. Oh, she's the same race as Albedo's creator, just plus-sized.
Speaking of, apparently...
interesting comments.
Apparently Neuronist is asexual, but was programmed with a female gender mindset.
Oh.
No.
That was Snowy.
Asexual means you're not sexually attracted to anything, but she was clearly going for
Eins,
and also the guy. No, she's not asexual. She won't be asexual.
That's what I thought as I read it out loud, and I was like, wait, what? But I'm only reading what the comment says.
Androgynous. That's the one.
Oh god, I do feel sorry for the dude that ended up strapped to the wall. Oh my god.
You kidding me? Don't you want that kidney stone torture treatment from that
No.
beautiful lady?
Oh my good god. Every male's fantasy.
Oh, I know, right? Like, even I was like, oh man.
That shit
Damn.
was messed up, dude.
Damn, queen.
That poor guy.
That whole scene was like, yeah, okay. Welcome. Let's play a game.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh jeez.
Yeah,
Oh,
I myself
telling
am
me,
looking forward to the new Hostel film.
See,
Everybody keeps telling me about Albedo's sisters. Did you know Albedo has sisters?
Yes, my chat.
Two of them.
My
in
chat
fact.
is determined to tell me about Rubido and Nigrido.
Yeah, everybody keeps saying it to me. I'm like, why did you tell me that? I'm sure the
Ozai-
anime is gonna show them eventually.
Ozai says that DB just wants Albedo to step on him and call him a pathetic insect.
Oh, please. Please, for the love of God, let it happen. I'm like those students in prison school for Albedo. I don't know if you guys have seen Prison School, but that shit's hilarious.
I've not watched it, no, but I know what it is. I've seen scenes.
It's so funny, dude.
I've been told that you know the insect guy, oh god his name, the one we saw, the torture guy.
Yeah.
Apparently he's the one that all the maids don't like. It creeps him out.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't
really?
know how to pronounce his name. It's like Kyohuko or something.
Kyoryuko or some shit like that.
Because I remember
That sounds like a
it
Street Fighter
someone
move.
saying that there's a
Does it?
character in one of the previous series that they're all, I can't remember the name it was, but they were saying they were all creeped out by them. And I
Yeah,
was like, who could
the
creep
name
out
we
on
just
me?
said.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Psycho Girl,
I
do you
say-
ever get a guy commenting on your videos called Lethus?
Yes.
My god, he's got a whole couple of pages of comments here.
Yeah, he's the one who posts the lore bombs. He's also
Yeah,
over in Panda's Twitch, he just told me on my comment section.
Yeah, he just put up a massive lore bomb here now, and I really, like, it's so freaking huge!
Yeah, Panda,
Apparent-
Lethus is Galorian over in your chat.
Yeah. Apparently, he ate the Eight Fingers woman. I was going to say that surely Cocytus, the roach guy, and Entoma must be, like, kind of similar species if they're all insect-esque, you know? Just quickly, Solution is the scariest character.
Insectoid creatures, I think
Like
is
that.
the term.
Have you seen Solution smile?
Yeah, I don't. My friendly tub of gelatin. I don't like Solution.
Have image you can show on your.
I think everybody knows what smile you're talking about, Panda.
Oh, it's freaking terrifying.
Yeah.
Uranus
Look.
is absolute best girl, oh, for God's sake. Why? Why? Oh, jeez.
Someone in your chat just said, Lelouch, get out here. We hail only the Supreme Being. That would be interesting.
Lelouch. Yeah, Lelouch would fall.
Oh, I don't know. He'd only have to say one sentence, and I don't know if any of the people in Nazarick would be able to resist.
Nani?
Have you never seen Code Geass, Panda?
No, I need to.
You definitely need to.
Yeah, that was one of my. I did a poll when I was on. I feel like that girl this one time in band camp, but it's just me about YouTube.
Just
But
one
when
time
I was-
on YouTube.
When I was on YouTube, I do, Yuri. So when I was on there, I did a poll of what anime to watch next, and I believe it was Made in Abyss that won, but Code Geass, I'm pretty sure, was on that list. Mr. Moore says Solution likes humans to have fun. It's just so. She just gives me the creeps, man. Like, apparently she ate. So you know when Ciara, when she was looking after her or bringing her back, apparently Solution ate the baby inside of Ciara.
Yeah.
Apparently Ciara was pregnant and Solution ate the kid.
Yeah.
Oh, Solution is definitely the creepiest.
Did you not know that? Yeah, that was pretty much made obvious
creepy.
in inverted commas in the anime as well, which is when I was just like, what?
Yeah, I was like that as well. I couldn't even process what she just said.
Also, Eduardo over in DeeBeeGeek's chat asks us, Kakaitis is my favorite male character alongside Ainz, but who is your favorite male character other than Ainz? For me, yeah, I was going to say it's actually Sebas.
Yeah, Sebas.
I like
all the way.
I like Kakaitis because he is like a very honorable warrior type, even though he looks like he should be more monstrous, but he's actually quite held in. He's more like an old-fashioned samurai.
I don't want to sound mean, but I don't even know if I'm saying it right, Cocytus. But when you go Cocytus, it sounds like a disease.
Yep.
Yeah, those actually. Well, that's it.
One of my first subscribers from when I was on YouTube says, "I'm so sad you disappeared from YouTube." I was like, "What, boy? I got copyright striked overnight. I got 3 in one go manually by Sony for Junji Collection just for showing subs, no audio, no anime, and that was it."
Was that to the 7 Deadly Sins by any chance?
No, Junji Collection.
Yeah, Sony are bastards.
Yeah, Sony
and
are.
That was it. 2 months of hard work, 4,000 subs overnight. I woke up at 3 a.m. to that.
Sony's like Nintendo. They're dicks.
Monster says that Slave Master 6000 best character 2019. He's the worst character, my dude. So mean. He's so nasty. Ozai's favorite is Demigear. Solution can absorb people and dissolve them slowly over time. She reminds me of his Venus flytrap, to be honest.
Yeah, I like Demiurge as well. I think he's like.
I like Demiurge. I just don't think he's done anything yet.
Yeah, too impactful to like him even more. But I did like the whole mock fight that they had with Ainz. That was.
That's what I wanted to say earlier that I forgot about. Sorry, I feel like I'm talking over everyone, but I've got so much I want to talk about.
So much to talk about. Anime.
I need people. No one I know likes anime, so when I go online, this is my only outlet. Princess.
Right there with you.
The princess, freaking terrifying. We haven't seen her since.
The yandere.
She like turned from like I kind of got the vibe that she wasn't quite right. Like she was just a bit too. But that turn around with that smile, I was like,
Yeah.
Cocytus.
But the only thing that I have, like, the problem with the anime of Overlord is how quickly they change from focusing on characters and switching to new characters, and then you're like, but what about the stuff that's going on with these characters? And it's just like, wow, they just forget about them, and then eventually they come back to them.
Yeah.
I don't know, you just get used to some of the characters, and you're only getting used to them, and then the next season comes, and then you're to completely forget about them.
I had a theory about that. Is I think in the end it's just going to come down to like an almost Game of Thrones style battle of
when you
everything,
finish
and
Panda,
I reckon that's
I just got to address a couple of comments I've had in my stream, but carry on.
Okay, basically, damn it, what was I saying?
About it's going to be a Game of Thrones kind of scenario.
Yes. That's the one. So I reckon it's gonna. We all find these. We all grow to love these characters. We all grow to love these clans, these groups, these guilds, and then they all clash in the end. It's all gonna come into a massive battle royale, if you will.
I mean, that would be interesting.
I think that's what they're doing. They're putting way too many characters in, getting way too many stories in. There has to be a reason, because I remember when the Lizardmen came up, I fell in love with the Lizardmen.
I like the Lizardmen too. I actually really like that.
Yeah,
a lot of people hate the Lizardmen.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like it. I really liked it, but
the thing is,
that feeling of who do we get, Ainz? Who do we vote for, Ainz or the Lizardmen? And I feel like it's going to be like that at the end. It's going to be a massive cluster of everything.
The thing is I don't actually think that we are going to get a massive cluster, because everybody told me that the Lizardmen is a great example, that the Lizardmen was like a book. They were a story in their own right, a beginning, a middle, and an end. And the reason why it feels so weird in the anime is because an entire book was shoved into 6 episodes.
Yeah, that's what everybody says. Yeah.
And that's I think is why the anime feels so rushed, is because they're trying to fit every arc in, but they're not necessarily devoting to it the episodes that it needs in order to be a complete story. So I think that's why it feels like we just jump between characters, and I completely agree with DeeBeeGeek. Now, the anime could do exactly what Panda just said and have all these different factions. The problem is majority of the different factions that get introduced just fall under Ainz's banner or they die.
Yeah, but that's there could be a massive like revolt, because in the end someone find out that it's all gonna be, they're all gonna figure out eventually. There's he's gonna end up doing that moment where it's gonna be, you know, let me leave the room quick, let's go fight this Momon. Momon turns up, where's Ainz? Let me quickly leave, and he just keeps on getting changed.
Well, yeah, except
that's
he
what
doesn't...
it's gonna turn out to be.
Yeah, but he doesn't need to, he has Pandora's actor.
Just about to say it, dude. He has Pandora's actor.
I personally...
Best character, 10 out of 10 Pandora's actor.
This is just pure theory, like I you know, I'm not pulling off any of the light novel knowledge, but I actually thought that we were going to get a confrontation between Momon the Adventurer and Ainz Algone, and one of them was obviously going to be Pandora's actor, and Ainz was going to kill Momon, because they've built up this huge reputation of this guy who's like basically better than everybody else in the kingdom, and then Ainz comes along, wipes the floor with him, and then it's like, right, I've beat your best champion, submit to me. What else are you going to do?
That's a good point, actually.
That could potentially happen. That does sound like a viable thing to happen as well. I think.
That does sound like it would be Demigear's plan, too.
Yeah. So, two things. The first one is a comment that I then I'm just going to answer because it's not a question. It's Guts from Berserk versus Gazef from Overlord. Who wins? Guts! Moving on. That's not even a contest, dude. I'm really sorry.
You're only putting them up against each other because they're similar. That's all.
Yeah, in looks, in terms of power, they're not.
Not comparable.
The Academ, however, asks all of us, what is our favorite episode so far across the 3 seasons that we've seen?
What, of Overlord? Damn.
Yes, of Overlord.
It would either be Ainz versus Clementine from season 1.
Oh, that was so good. That hug of death.
That is one of my favorites. Yes.
Or Ainz versus Shaltir from season 1. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Season 1 is my favorite. Of
season 1 is my favorite too, and
it's not just because it's Ainz focused. It's just so goddamn epic.
Like, don't judge me, but I like season 2, episode 10. For those of you, well, from what we've said so far, we'll probably know why.
Yeah, I don't know which one exactly that is, but I'm guessing it's when Sebas gets his girl.
Yeah, he kisses, or she kisses him that episode.
My favorite episode is actually the same as DeeBeeGeek's. It's Ainz versus Shaltir, but the Clementine one is epic as well.
A close second. Yeah, I love that episode.
However, Eduardo over in DeeBeeGeek stream has just said that Ainz and Pandora's actors will not fight because they have a father-son relationship. I don't mean they're gonna fight for real. I mean it's gonna be a pretend fight.
Like Demiurge versus Momon.
Yeah, that one was really cool, actually.
And second of all,
that was cool. Like,
and second of all, just because they have a father-son relationship doesn't mean they won't fight. Speaking from personal experience. But moving on.
Can I quickly just BRB? I'm just gonna go grab a drink, but feel free to continue. I'll be back in like 1 second. Well, not that much.
Okie dokie.
Someone,
you can be free of me for a little bit.
Someone's just commented somewhere. It's not in the stream, it's on something else. It says, no, why have you done this while I'm at work?
Oh, don't you just hate that?
Yes.
Somebody's just after saying, a Red Gus Jago says the remaining episodes are going to blow your fucking mind.
They probably will. Panda's left her damn headset next to her speakers. I could hear you in an echo now.
Yeah, I heard it too, dude. I can hear you laughing twice.
Echo!
Echo! Oh, didn't hear that thing.
Oh, Lost Reaper, since we're just filling time for a minute, I only joined not too long ago, but what would all of your favorite characters be outside of the Nazarick crew? My favorite character is Brain. I really like what they've done with him.
Too. Yeah, I think Brain's a pretty cool character. Like, he's Yeah, like he's so cool. I like Brain.
Like, he was kind of the character that I really didn't understand why they bothered introducing him to begin with. He just seemed a bit throwaway. But then when they brought him back, I was like, actually, I really like this. And I like his sort of miniature redemption arc that he went on. All so that he could break the fingernail of Shaltir.
Yeah, I mean, that was... Even if it was just a fingernail, it was such a good thing.
Would I consider doing a reaction to the audio novels? I did not even know that there were audio novels to react to. So...
So they're essentially the light novels read out loud?
I guess. Are they... Welcome back, Panda.
Yes, Panda, welcome back to the stream.
Oh, thank you.
Yisa says, you are underestimating Gazef at full power, in my opinion, but that's just me, and this is the gentleman that asked if he could beat Guts. I'm not underestimating Gazef at full power, however, Gazef was unable to beat the Angelic Angels in the first season. I can't tell you exactly what episode that was, but when he fights the army, he gets out of stamina pretty quickly from using his techniques. Guts regularly takes on swaths of demons 5 times his size and power, comes out the other side begging for more.
That was the plan, though, because Ains was going to switcheroo.
Yeah, but he didn't know that.
And not only this, though, I always get confused with it's like the versus thing, is they're completely different universes, but not only that, they could, like, let's say I'm in my life as an anime, and humans have the body damage thing of an ant, I would be OP. But if I was to go into the real world, I would be really weak. There's always you never know how strong people really are. That's the only thing.
Okay.
Yeah, true. But if you put them in, I don't know.
So
I mean,
okay.
I don't know.
Let me just say this, and ironically, people have just said that in my chat as well. If Gazef could defeat Guts in a one-on-one fight to the point that he was actually on the verge of death, Guts would go, okay, I guess you do know what you're doing, activate the Berserker armor, and rip him to shreds. End of debate. The Berserker armor, there isn't anything that Gazef has that's going to match the Berserker armor, I'm sorry. It's time for a death battle!
Oh, it needs to happen so this can be buried.
I just got told by Vaz that Gazef was not wearing his gear. The Loneliness says Gazef wasn't wearing any of his magic items. And Inst said Gazef doesn't have his OP equipment. Hey, look, I don't know, but I've got to stick up for my man Gazef over here.
Also, everybody's telling me that the audio dramas are not audio versions of the light novels. They are their own separate stories.
Oh, okay. Well, that I didn't know.
Yeah, if we continue like this, I might actually reach 1,000 followers tonight.
Whoop, whoop. Oh, yeah. Just in case anybody has just tuned in on the stream, welcome. Welcome to the Overlord discussion.
Hi.
Today I'm with Psycho Goal Videos over on YouTube, link in the description, and of course Anime Panda, who is on Twitch. Both links are in the description. Show him a follow, show him a sub, show him love.
Same with mine here. For those of you who are watching me on Twitch, if you look here and on my overlay and also the title, these guys are on YouTube. Psycho Gold is also on Twitch as Psycho Gold Gaming. Thank you for the follow.
Yes, guys, I am actually over on Twitch, but I'm not streaming on Twitch. I'm streaming on YouTube tonight, so if anybody wants to come over and drop a sub, then I'm here. And Panda's obviously over on Twitch as well at TheAnimePandaTwitch. But I don't think DeeBeeGeek needs any introductions. Chances are you probably already know who DeeBeeGeek is if you're watching these streams.
Hey, dudes!
The Cocytus is actually named after a god of ice in mythology.
Yes,
that he is.
Cool.
Hence his character design.
His offensive power in Nazarick is being an expert in weaponry master.
I'm sorry. I'm just loving. Like, I'm looking at all three, and this whole Guts versus Gazef thing is like blowing up.
I know. It's like every second comment, dude. What have you started?
So someone over in my chat has just said that he has a sword that can cut through anything, which seems very vague, and a necklace that can regenerate. Over in your chat, I can see them all arguing about it. But over in Panda's chat, someone has just said that Gazef at full power can match a Death Knight. While I'm under the impression that a Death Knight is only a level 40, and pretty much everybody that, you know, is in Nazarick is able to one-shot Death Knights. So I haven't read the light novels. I don't know what Gazef can do at full power, but even you guys who have can't seem to agree on how powerful Gazef has. So what chance do we have?
But then again, I guess our knowledge of Gazef wouldn't be as strong as Guts. But even at that, seeing what Guts is capable of doing, you think it's a no contest. But I don't know. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I don't know.
Well, if it makes you feel better, guys, I'm not one to shy away from controversial topics. When I've read the light novels, when I've seen the animes, I will go back and I will rewatch Berserk. I will reread Berserk, and then I will make a video debating it just for you guys.
That I want to see.
And
that I want to see.
And then I can enjoy the comments of all the people telling me how wrong I was.
Oh, I can see it now. Biggest mistake
that
on YouTube.
Says the best comment, which is the most of the X from one universe versus X from another universe I find tiring. To be honest, Vathorst, it is a complete waste of time for the very reason that Panda said. When you take a character out of their universe and shove them into another universe, there is no real way to know. There's no real way to know if the powers are comparable without a writer agreeing with another writer. And the biggest example of that, oh, I really don't want to start talking about this. This is an Overlord chat, but I'm going to say it anyway, is Goku versus Superman.
Oh, for the love of God.
Now, I'm not referencing Death Battle, because that is its own problem, but I just mean it's very difficult to compare a character with 75 years worth of history that has had multiple different writers who consistently change his writing powers. You know, basically Superman is as strong as the person writing him. Goku is just as inconsistent, but not as bad as Superman. So why is it even a bother to try and compare the two? You say that Super Saiyan 3 Goku will lose to Superman, then Akira comes along and gives him 3 new forms. So the writers of Superman will come along and give him a bunch of new powers that can allow him to destroy a universe by sneezing. Oh, wait, no, he could already do that. But you know what I mean. Hello, Panda.
Hello, Panda. Yeah, let's not get the Superman versus Goku. Yes, we can hear you. Can you not hear us?
Yeah.
Oh no, I can now. What? I have no idea what happened to my internet. I'm trying to get it working again.
Oh, have you died?
Yeah.
I thought you said. Yeah, no, I thought Panda went quiet, and I'm like.
No offense or anything. Scott was just talking there.
No, it's cool.
No, my internet. Oh, wait, it's back. Hold on.
Also, the Death Knight, everybody's telling me, is level 35.
Okay, it was not too far off from 40.
No, but what they're saying is that they're even lower level than I was saying they were.
Yeah.
I'm back. No idea what happened.
Aletha says you can't one-shot a Death Knight. They have a special skill that prevents death from a single massive hit. So, okay, they'll two-shot the Death Knight.
There, not said. Oh, the specifics.
I'm loving how many comments we're getting over this, though.
Yeah.
Goku versus Superman. Please, no, don't start this war.
Yeah, don't do it, dude. We should leave that to a separate live stream. No, don't bring that into this.
Just want to say quickly, sorry to all of those who were in my stream when it died. I have no idea what happened, but I am back now.
She is back, people.
It no longer will let me connect to the pop-out either for your YouTube thing.
Someone says Kakaitis is the only floor guardian with positive karma and alignment. I don't think so. I believe Sebas is as well.
No, I thought Sebas was the only one.
No, Kakaitis has it too. Yeah. But Sebas definitely as well.
Because Yuri Alpha is the Pallade who's also aligned with positive karma and goodness. Someone also asks us sorry, my brain is trying to process all these comments. It keeps disappearing from me. Which Pallade do we like the best?
Ooh, Pladeus.
I always say Pleiadius. Who Who do we like best? Oh God, Regina, all the way. Definitely.
Yeah.
Hubris Regina. Yeah, she's so cool, man. Love her. Who would be yours?
I haven't got a favorite at the moment, to be completely honest. I don't actually think that any of them, like, personality-wise, I haven't, like, they don't show them off enough to know which one is my favorite. I quite like Lupus when we saw her interact with people, and some people are telling me that my favorite is Nebe because I love her name. Which, yeah, obviously, I like Nebe.
Nebe.
But yeah, we lost Panda again, I gathered, because she's so quiet.
Oh, Panda!
I did like Delta. I like Delta's design. But honestly, I like them as a whole unit. When they were fighting, I really liked, I can't think of her name, but the one that's Insect. She surprised me. I really like the creativity of her abilities, but I don't have a favorite at the moment.
Oh, okay. You have to admit that scene in the newest episode where they were all lined up like that was cool.
Yes, it was. That's what I mean. Like, if they'd all done stuff then that would have been pretty cool. Like, someone says Solution is the best girl. I can pretty much go out on a limb and say Solution's never going to be my favorite.
No, Solution's too weird for me.
Oh, that's Entema. Thank you, Ozai.
Yeah, them showing up at that scene was like, what are they actually going to fight? But essentially, it's overkill.
Yes.
So
thank you, by the way, to those people who have come over and subscribed from, I'm guessing, DeeBeeGeek's chat.
Oh, yes. Awesome. Thanks for supporting, dudes.
I have gained a few new subscribers tonight, which is nice, and we've almost got Panda to 1,000 Twitch followers. Maybe I should have streamed from Twitch. I could actually get some numbers over on Twitch.
Stream on Twitch as well.
Yeah. Next time I'll do both.
But yeah. No, Psycho Gold does streaming on Twitch as well, dude. So if you want to follow him there and watch the games he plays some awesome games. But yeah, no, all in all, like today's episode in particular was so good. I really enjoyed it. Like every second of it was so good. Like just seeing these puny workers survive in the tomb of Nazarick was totally worth watching. Oh man.
Yeah, today's episode was amazing. I'm so looking forward to next week's episode.
Especially that epic entrance at the end scene, though. That was just wow. I love the fact that they're in the Colosseum as well.
Have you played Persona 5? Because if not, please stream it. I have not, and I would love to stream it. I don't currently own it, which is the main obstacle. But, you know, that can change.
I've never played Persona 5 either. A lot of people was always asking me to play it.
I know it's good. Like, it was one of those games I was gonna get. I have several PS4 games that are still wrapped in cellophane. Like, DeeBeeGeek knows that I love Tokusatsu shows, and so does DeeBeeGeek. And I actually have, I imported Kamen Rider's Climax Fighters that I will be streaming eventually. But streaming from my PS4 is just such a headache at the minute.
Yeah, I want to get that game.
Yeah, like definitely. If you get that game, we're gonna definitely stream it.
That looks so cool.
Oh, Ainz Algon himself has just subscribed to me on YouTube. Thank you, and thank you to all the other people that suddenly subscribed to me when I thanked the last couple of people that subscribed to me.
We are not worthy. Ainz Algon, you are worthy of Lord Ainz, Psycho Gold.
I know, right? Thank you.
That is so awesome.
Did anyone else enjoy Kakutis' expertise when he analysed the battle between Ainz and Shaltir? Yes, I did. I thought that was a very nice scene showing exactly what he brings to the table.
Yeah. Very, very cool scene, that.
Do you think Ainz will spare anyone, or do you think he's going to go on a murder spree? Oh, he's going on a murder spree, dude. He's going to kill everything. Like, I want to see that negative alignment shine through now. I want to see the Overlord. So I think Panda has officially kicked the bucket.
I think so. I don't think she's coming back, is she? We've lost to Panda. Panda down, people. Panda down.
Yep. It's okay. We can keep going, and if she comes back, then that's cool. But I've no intention of stopping anytime soon.
No, dude. We'll stay going, dude.
Yeah, definitely. How is everybody doing in the streams, by the way? Are you all enjoying the stream?
I'm sure they are. Connor Mulholland just subscribed to you, Psycho Goals.
Oh, nice. Thank you very much. Like, I don't want to keep, like, shouting people out because all of a sudden there's loads of notifications coming through, but I appreciate everybody who's just suddenly clicked that subscribe button. Thank you very much.
Yes, and a lot of you may not know, but Psycho Gold actually does reactions to Overlord as well. So if you're looking for a fresh take on the series, go check him out. He's done season 1, 2, and currently doing 3. So
yeah,
I'm sure you'll enjoy them.
Although season 3 is the only one you can enjoy in its entirety because season 1 and 2 are being cannibalized by copyright.
Yep, same here, dude. Same here. Season 1 is being destroyed right now.
Yeah, to be fair though, like, okay, so just quickly.
I'm dead inside.
Oh, she's back!
Panda's back!
So just quickly, before we welcome Panda back, I'm going to finish that thought. It's already past midnight, though. Not for us, it's only 20 past 11. So you must be an hour ahead of us. You and DeeBeeGeek are the best. Thank you, It's Fusion.
Much appreciated.
Copyright on YouTube has changed recently, but only my older videos have been affected. All of my current videos, with one exception, and that's a My Hero Academia video, which I also react to, has been affected. I think majority of my current videos are okay, but I think the reason why most of my older videos are now being flagged is because they were before I really knew how much footage to put between my cuts and how much footage you need to leave between your cuts. So I'm going to keep going with my current format until I start encountering problems. Now, some anime is just an issue, and that's the end of it. Tokyo Ghoul, Full Metal Alchemist, well, anything done by Sony Music Entertainment Japan is basically a waste of time, unless you're going to just link to the reaction and do reviews, which is what I probably will do, because I do want to cover some of their anime. But it's just one of those things, like, I'm not going anywhere, because I'm still growing, I'm still evolving, I'm going to see where we go. But I do think that there's a lot of issues with anime channels right now, but I do think there is a way to change and still make the channels work. It's just going to be a case of people are just going to have to adapt and work around this new system. They keep trying to get rid of anime channels. They can say that they're not trying until they're blue in the face. They are trying to get rid of anime channels. And quite frankly, the anime channels have been on YouTube since 2006. I myself have been on YouTube since 2006 when the site was launched. Not this channel, my other channel. I have 3 channels on YouTube, but this is the only one I upload to. And I'm not going anywhere. So the only way they're going to get rid of me is if they flag me with 3 copyright strikes, but I'm staying until I'm kicked out, basically.
Oh, they got rid of me very easily.
But you're back!
Exactly.
Yeah, they pretty much said, like, if I make another one, that I'm, like, if basically, they emailed me saying because it was, like, all in one go and manually done it, I can either protest it, and if Sony goes, no, that's our stuff, I'd end up being taken to court, potentially sued. I don't have any money, so I wouldn't be able to do that. And not only that, they also said I'm banned from making any more channels. So I was like, screw it, I'm going on Twitch.
Yeah, I completely get that.
Even though I showed less than anyone I've seen on YouTube. I had no audio, no video, just subtitles, that's it. And still got
YouTube likes to pick and choose, unfortunately.
That is what I said. That's how I came back, believe it or not. I actually argued that point. I wrote an essay of an email to Sony Music Entertainment Japan through YouTube, and YouTube agreed with me that basically I linked them to other reactions of Full Metal Alchemist Episode 1 and to channels that have the entire series, and pointed out that I have less footage than they do at a lower volume with less screen coverage of the anime. So something is either illegal or it isn't. It can't be illegal for one channel but not illegal for the other. So please take me to court and see how well you do. And they didn't.
Well, according to I saw a post on Twitter. Apparently, anything using gameplay as well is now apparently not fair use.
Yeah,
so
I covered that on the channel.
Yeah,
that's everything.
That's
everything gone.
DeeBeeGeek literally put up a video about it today. That's why I wanted to briefly touch upon it, because people were starting to comment on it in my chat.
Yeah.
Also,
No,
Rice.
it's new implications by YouTube. They're beginning to start flagging Let's Players as well for using video game content.
It's crazy.
It seems as if you can't really do anything on YouTube unless it's just a vlog.
And even then, if you've got music in the background, they're like, nope.
Yeah, exactly. It'll have to be music, less vlogs, like nothing happening at all in the background, just vlogs.
And Rice, we do play video games. In fact, that's what me and Gold mostly do on Twitch. Which is pretty much all we do on Twitch, except for on Tuesdays I do anime.
Yeah, I prefer to. I can't even see that comment, Panda. Where are you reading that?
It might even be in. See, I don't know whose is whose, but it's in one of them, and it's by Rice Norv.
Okay, well, whoever said that, because I can't see your comment, I'm sorry. Yeah, typically speaking, I keep my channels separate, which is why I'm streaming this talk on YouTube and not on Twitch. So I play video games over on Twitch, of which I do quite often. I stream with Anime Panda a lot. I've also streamed with DeeBeeGeek in the past. We quite recently played through all 3 Streets of Rage games together, but he couldn't stream his end, unfortunately. One day, the videos might make their way to YouTube. Little subtle hint there. But yeah, I always keep my anime and my reviews on YouTube, and I'll always keep my gameplay on Twitch, because I just want to play games on Twitch and have fun and interact with chat, and over here I just want to talk about anime and manga and films and stuff.
Yeah, true. My Discord is in the description if you want to hop on and check it out. Yeah, no, YouTube is kind of like really shit now, especially these new implications, which I honestly don't think they're going to enforce strongly to everyone. I think any big channels that do Let's Plays are fucking safe, in my opinion, because they're making money for YouTube. I just think any small channels that want to build off of games will start being targeted.
They just get demonetized instead, and then YouTube makes more money. So that's what happened to Pewds, really. If he does anything, it gets demonetized.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, YouTube is just flagging everyone. It's just ridiculous.
It is.
It's ridiculous. And like reaction channels just don't stand a chance anymore.
Doctor, I just wish there was an alternative for YouTube. Twitch is kind of, but not really.
Twitch isn't a good enough alternative for YouTube, and unfortunately all the places that have tried to be alternatives to YouTube have realized why YouTube isn't a viable money-making premise. That's the sad truth, is YouTube as a whole loses money for Google pretty much every year. They run YouTube at a loss because it makes them money in other ways. It's one of the reasons that YouTube is so crap, basically. Their financial gain from YouTube itself does not make up for how much it costs to run YouTube. I mean, you think about it, how many videos are on YouTube, how much is stored, how much of YouTube's sodding algorithms run through YouTube to make it run. Somewhere there is huge server farms worth of data that's got to store all this stuff and be running 24/7. They can't ever have any downtime. That is some serious cost, speaking as someone who used to do IT and will maybe be doing it again. But, you know, it's just mind-boggling to think how much money YouTube actually costs, and it's the reason why the creators of YouTube sold it in the first place. They quickly realized that it wasn't sustainable, but obviously if you're a big company with lots of money behind you, you can sustain it, and that's what all the competitors of YouTube have constantly come up against. Plus,
oh, sorry, go on. Sorry,
I was just going to say, we also now live in a climate where a competitor for YouTube couldn't come along and be like, come post your reaction videos here. We're not going to worry about such things like copyright law. It's your video. You own it. Because they just get taken down, because people who host their website would just get the legal suit filed against them, and then they would go down that way, which is obviously where places like Mega Upload, if you remember them, how they got taken down, which is when most websites lost their spine when it came to copyright law.
I have 3 things I just want to say quick. One is I confirm saying YouTube loses tons of money. He also said pitch that podcast with DB and Psycho, remind them of it, in brackets. And the third thing is we should probably move back onto Overlord, because this is about positivity. And someone had a really good way to, what's the word? Transition
Segue.
into that. Segway, that's the one, by DB. What are your predictions for the next episode? So I was thinking maybe we could all do our predictions for the next Overlord episode. And Irons will... Do you think Irons will find the other Supreme Beings down the line? They're gone, aren't they? They zeeped out the game.
No, they're not. It's not essentially confirmed that they're gone.
Can I just say that comment that you just read out is in all 3 of our chats. Do you think Irons will find the other Supreme Beings down the line by Eduardo is in mine and DeeBeeGeek's chat, and it's over in Panda's chat as Dark General Scale.
Nice. Oh, right, okay.
I dig the enthusiasm.
Okay, so predictions for the next episode. I think Lord Irons is going to make his epic entrance, which he has already done, but he's going to make himself out to be this all-powerful being, which he does successfully anyway. I think he's going to put on a pretty awesome show, but essentially those four individual workers are going to be killed and murdered horrendously.
I remember predicting that, not this episode, but the one before. As soon as we saw the girl go home to her family about money and things, and I was like, yeah, the last time we fell in love with a little ragtag band of like some characters, and they went on a quest with Irons.
Swords of Darkness.
I was like, they all died. So I was like, I'm not going to get attached to these, and I did not. And I'm pretty certain.
I had literally the same thought.
I made the mistake of getting attached to those guys. I was so attached to those guys.
I really liked those guys from the first season.
Darkness.
Oh, jeez.
That's why
out of nowhere.
That's why I like the fact that when they were like, "Who are you?" Momon said, "I am Momon of Darkness."
Yeah, people said that was an homage to them.
Oh,
everybody keeps telling me to remember that the Arch can see the amount of mana and power that a person has, but I thought Irons or Momon, depending on which persona he is, can shield it. That's why she didn't react when she saw Momon in the first place. So is he gonna... Ozai said in big... Guys, enough with the spoilers. It's okay, Ozai, I'm used to it. It's an Overlord chat. I knew spoilers were gonna happen.
I didn't see any spoilers, so I'm glad. Even if Irons finds other Supreme Beings, not all of them will agree on how he's doing things, especially Touch Me, says Vaz. And yeah, I would agree with that. Like, from what it seems like we've learned about Touch Me, the one who created Sabas, he was very righteous, and he was pretty much like
a good
the guy who played it, like his daddy. Like, he taught him the way. Didn't he save him as well? He was a good guy.
Yeah, I was just going to say that he saved him. Yeah.
He's a good man, and then, you know, you get over, and if he comes back, he's not gonna be happy. And I was thinking, there's either a few ways it's gonna do it. Hey, Ems, there's either they're not gonna be in it at all, which I think would make the most sense. 2, they're gonna be there, but for some reason, why aren't they in Nazarick? But if they are there, is it actually gonna be the people like Irons, or is it gonna be like NPC style where they're just added in, and they're not actually conscious? That makes sense. I feel like it would throw a bit of a spanner in the works if they are there. I don't think I'd like that. If it did happen, I would rather it would be that they're not conscious, because if they are, I just think it would make it more of a, I don't know, I think it would lose its kind of charm. I don't know. Ozai also said Touch Me was the world champion player, top 5 in the entire Yggdrasil. And Galorian said that he has a ring that blocks her vision. So yeah. Yeah,
there's a lot of people that just said it's a dark ring. Interesting though, is any of the Supreme Beings, are they beneath Lord Irons in power, or are some of them above him?
Some of them are above him. Like the creator of Shaltirs, I'm fairly confident is above Irons. But then this comes down to in what? In PvE, in PvP, because obviously as some
level,
people,
I think.
Well, I think in level they're all the same, but it's going to be about how they create their character, because don't forget it was an MMO, so Irons is built for roleplay, not for min-maxing his stats. So basically it's going to come down to who wanted to good at what. So I think Yggdrasil is both a PvE and a PvP game. So they will probably have different sets depending on what opponent they're going up against, which is basically how Ainz beat Shaltir in the end of the first season anyway. He changed his classes and was able to basically overpower Shaltir by using Touch Me's abilities and armor against her. So yeah, it's one of those things that is just going to be, if they do come back, and I don't think they will at this point, but I definitely think that some of the other Supreme Beings would be able to outfight Ainz, but that also means getting past Ainz, because I don't know how the other Supreme Beings would be in this world. Like, they'd have had to have been there from the very beginning, and if they were there from the very beginning, why wouldn't they have moved with Nazarick? I do, however, think that he is eventually going to find other people who do come from the real world, but don't necessarily come from Yggdrasil.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he'd eventually run into someone, or someone he knows, or someone we've already met is a real person character. But they just don't. You're not going to go up to them going, "Are you from the real world?" No one's going to find out. They're just role playing with it. A lot of people in my chat have made. They've confirmed reports. I think the majority of them were above Ainz in level. Touch Me is the best in PvP, and also the fact that Albedo and most of the other Guardians, to be honest, hate the other Supreme Beings for leaving them.
Yeah.
If Supreme Beings come back, though they over-level Ainz, they has all the Floor Guardians on their side. They all pledged allegiance to Lord Ainz or Ghoul, not the others. They changed their allegiance. They pledged to him.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
That's the thing. That could be a battle, like Touch Me versus Ainz, and then all the Guardians. Not to mention the fact that, it's just. I don't think like me and Gold said, they would have come with Matt Nazarick.
Yes,
Nazarick wouldn't have made any more sense. And then you've got, but I do think there are more people in there.
Yesus said that Touch Me and Tabula are stronger than Ainz, and also Lethus agreed that Touch Me was the ultimate PvP player in the guild. Ainz couldn't beat him no matter the prep. And then somebody else said Ainz was actually the middle tier of power in his guild, but he was the smartest out of all of them, so he was the one who would lead the guild because he could direct their abilities better than anyone else. He was the strategist, essentially.
Oh, pretty important role.
Yeah, that's why he was the role-playing character. And he had... Go on.
Sorry, go on.
No.
I was just going to say Dark General Scale said the H is actually exclusively to Albedo, but I swear I remember the other Floor Guardians upset that they left.
Oh, someone has just said that one of the creations of Tabula is the strongest of them, and it's one of the sisters of Albedo that everybody keeps talking about.
Yeah, Rubido.
Strongest.
Apparently the strongest,
Rubido is the strongest of all Nazarick.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently she's the strongest in the whole thing in Yggdrasil or something like that. She's not yet even been brought up, I don't believe.
No, not even mentioned. Not even mentioned.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently someone reckons the anime probably won't even cover it though.
Oh, that would be a shame, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, and someone said don't forget that Ainz also has 11 wild items in the treasury that he can use.
Yeah, that's
true. I've just Googled her, just to see, and I can see images of a girl I have not seen yet in an anime. Is this potentially actually
from
her?
Yeah,
I'm thinking, is this actually has she been shown in a trailer or something I've just not picked up on? There's a lot of footage of her. She does look very similar to Albedo in a black and white sort of theme. She sort of has like a 50-50 look of black and white when it comes to her hair. She has a Rubik's Cube type thing in one of the images. Whether or not, she's in it or not.
Oh no, that's the girl from the end of the first season, beginning of the second. Someone was talking about that earlier in our chat. DeeBeeGeek will remember when he looks at her.
Oh, you're talking... Yeah. That's not Rubido.
No, that's not Rubido. That's somebody else.
That's the only person that pops up when I Google image her.
Nah. Oh, someone's just said that they've never shown Rubido, not even in the light novels, so there can't be a picture of her.
No, there'd be fan art probably.
So not even known. Oh, they won't cover it then if she's not even been in the light novel yet, really.
Yeah, but this character that they showed in the first episode of season 2, like, they literally only showed her in that episode, and that was it.
Yeah, because someone told me earlier that that she is actually a half elf from the Black Scripture when we were talking about the elves and the fact that they're not treated very well, and then they brought her up, which makes me think that she's going to be important later on.
I think so too. And do you remember the old lady with the dragon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I want to know more about that character.
Well,
too.
I actually think that the old lady and the dragon are people. Well, not necessarily the old lady, but I do think that the dragon used to be a player of something. Not necessarily Yggdrasil, but something.
Yeah.
I just got reminded. Someone brought up Victim. Do you guys remember Victim?
Yeah.
Character we're talking about, by the way, dudes. Let's put a picture there.
What? Oh. Sorry?
No, I'm just talking to the subs.
Oh, I see. She does look like Albedo, though. She has that 50-50 style going on.
She does. I think her character is really, really cool. The way she's designed. Yeah.
She looks like those girls from the Twi'leks, from the hair part. Look at me making Star Wars references.
Look at you go.
Look at me go.
I only recently found out that you're new to Star Wars.
Yeah, I met up with, obviously, Golden Stars, and I watched them, and they were awesome, so we're going to continue watching them when we go to Comic-Con.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hail to the yeah. Dark General Scale put the name of the girl we're thinking about, but I don't even want to try and pronounce that.
So yeah, for my chat, I know everybody kind of knows who we're talking about, but that's who we're talking about. I'm not going to leave the picture up, but for visual reference, this girl.
She the one.
So yeah, her.
This dragon.
Yeah, what was they were only shown twice? Or was it once?
Oh no.
What's up?
My OBS has just crashed.
No! Been there, done that, bought the t-shirt.
Okay, guys, on the off chance that I'm about to disappear, which I probably am, I will be back in like...
That's actually interesting. I just googled the dragon from Overlord, and he's actually called the Dragon Lord.
The Dragon Lord.
He's called the Dragon Lord.
Like the first season condensed.
Yeah, they've done that for Death Note as well.
Death Note film, don't watch.
I actually haven't watched Death Note, just as a heads up.
Neither. Oh, Death Note's great, but don't watch the film.
Wait. Psycho Girl, can you repeat yourself, please?
I haven't watched Death Note.
Holy macaroni
It is going
cheese.
to be a reaction series coming soon.
Oh my god. You need to react to that shit. Dude, I want to watch your reactions. I guarantee you by the end of it, you're going to freaking love that show.
L is Bay.
Oh.
I've said this many times, yet I always laugh how surprised people are when I'm like, if you have a favorite anime and you ask me what I think of it, I'm pretty confident that my response will be, oh, never heard of it, what's it about? Now Death Note, I do know what it's about, but I still haven't seen it. Like, I stopped watching anime a very long time ago, and I literally only started watching anime again about a month before I made my reaction channel, and then it got taken down for 4 months, so...
Oh my god, dude, please react to Death Note. And when you're finished reacting to it, we're doing another one of these heavily with Death Note.
Oh man,
Seriously.
I have so much I need to get off my chest when it comes to Death Note.
Oh, same here.
So much happiness and so much beef. I need to just get off my chest.
Okay.
So much anger behind it. Anyway, we're not going to go into that because our boy Psycho Gold has not watched it yet, so we shall wait patiently.
Ozai says that Rubido is level 8.
Level 8.
Well, somebody said that Rubido would be able to take on all the Supreme Beings and still win. So...
How is it possible to make something that would over-level you, though? Because someone would have had to have created her. If she's Albedo's sister...
I was about to say that.
Oh,
I mean, how was she so powerful in the
just
first
said
place?
in your chat, Panda, after I said it, look, Rubidoux is stronger than all of the 41 Supreme Beings combined.
Holy crap baskets. But why? What makes her so powerful? I know this is going to kind of essentially give us...
You know, the
light
interesting thing
novel
is
spoilers, but-
everybody keeps telling me now is that she's the floor guardian of level 8.
And Juris
Wait,
Rubidoux is made from a world item.
Ah.
But how was she made to be Albedo's sister then?
Apparently,
They
the
basically broke the game in making her. Says
apparently the sisters of Albedo are based on the 3 states of alchemy, and Rubidoux is perfection.
Oh, okay.
What is Albedo then?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I actually knew this. Someone has said this before, but I can't remember what it is. It says, Touch Me cheated in the creation, but he won't talk about it, so nothing is really known in the light novels.
Ooh, touch me, you sassafras.
Okay.
So there's... What are the 3 stages?
Anyway, let's stop talking about the light novels as none of us have read it yet.
Yeah. When we get there, we shall talk about it. But very interesting stuff happens in the light novels. I need to get onto that.
Well,
Plus, they look awesome as well, up close and in person.
my plan is once things calm down with me in real life, which I don't tend to post on YouTube as much as I used to, but basically, I love what you're doing there. Sorry, with your chat, by the way, DeeBeeGeek. I'm watching your stream and you're just making it so pretty with pictures, and now you've got an Overlord logo and all sorts.
Yeah, why not?
This is
When
when
make this shit look food.
a few minutes later, we're gonna hear DeeBeeGeek complaining that his stream has now been demonetized for using, you know, audio-visual
Images.
content.
Yeah, flag for copyright.
Yep. But anyway, I put a link in the Discord, so I go, okay, I'll have a look in a second, whatever that is. But yeah, like as my Patreon grows, I'm actually going to use the Patreon money to buy the light novels to then review them on the channel. So the money I get from Patreon will fund new content on the YouTube, which is obviously what it's intended for. So if anybody feels like becoming a patron and speeding that process up, that's how you do it.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
I actually had to contact Patreon
Why?
because I've been on it for like 2 months now, and it's still saying to me that my account's still being like looked over, so I can't actually withdraw any money.
Oh,
Oh.
did you fill out that form thingamajig? There's like a taxation form or something. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I filled it out.
Yeah, same. Mine. Me and DeeBeeGeek are very lucky with Patreon. We've had no problems, but I know so many people who do have problems with it.
I think it's, I don't know whether it's new people coming into it or what, but I've heard a lot of people having serious problems with the whole payment thing and they're being verified and all this crap.
I don't know what happened, but it took me out of the call, so I've only just got back.
Oh.
I don't know what happened. It just told me I don't know. But yeah, I sent
well, welcome back.
Thank you. I sent a request to them last night, basically going like, "Yo, what up, big boys?
Yo, what up, peeps?
What up, peoples?" I mean, I've got 3 Patreons, which is cool, and one of which is you, DeeBeeGeek.
Yes.
Thank you.
Still awaiting some Patreon goodness, but yes.
Well, you get this is the thing. You get that Discord role. You get my diary, and you get my Snapchat. Not saucy stuff, though. Don't get the wrong idea.
Dear diary, today I watched Overlord.
Today I talked with my 2 best friends, Psycho Gold Gaming and DeeBeeGeek.
No, not DeeBeeGeek, DeeBeeGeek.
DeeBeeGeek.
You got it right earlier on your stream.
DeeBeeGeek. DeeBeeGeek.
DeeBeeGeek.
So
DeeBeeGeek.
somebody says the invasion in episode 1 of the first season. Do you both remember that, where all those players invade Nazarick at the very beginning?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
They said in the light.
Rubidoux killed them all, right?
Yeah, in the light novel there were 1,500 players. 1,000 of them made it to the 8th level, and Rubidoux killed them all on the 8th level.
Holy crap! So wait, they actually made it to the 8th level.
Apparently.
Well, then again, this was when it was Yggdrasil, not what it is now. Yeah. Okay, so that's understandable. But even so. But so she killed them all. Wow. God, I really want to see her character now.
I know.
But the thing is it must just be stories because there's no design for Rubidoux, so she's obviously never been in the light novels. She's just been talked about.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Also, somebody keeps asking me where do I see the Overlord film. I don't know. It depends what region you're in. For me, it's on Netflix.
What?
Yeah.
Nani?
It's on Netflix for you, is it?
I think it's on Netflix.
It's not on Netflix for me. I've never seen it.
Cool.
I live on Netflix because I have no life. Well, more Crunchyroll.
I'm going to have to check now.
Damn it. Let me log in. I forget.
Oh no, I lie. It's not on Netflix. It's on a Netflix.
Don't tease me like.
Well, no, it is on Netflix. It's just obviously not in the UK Netflix. I don't strictly.
It's a US Netflix, perhaps.
No, probably. I don't know.
I need to switch mine.
I found the what it says. It says your creator balance is on hold while our trust and safety team review your account. It's been like that for months. Also, apparently it wasn't Rubidoux, it was Victim's Trap. Victim is OP. Big deep buffs.
Victim suicided and Rubidoux killed the rest. Oh, Victim suicided.
Well, that's it. That's Victim's thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Rubidoux even talks in the light novel. Okay.
I can't even find anything of her on, there's not even anything on the wiki. There's no mention. You guys making her up.
I think there's a lot of speculation around Rubidoux because people are saying different things. They're contradicting each other on my chat here. It wasn't Rubidoux, it was Victim. He def buffed all of them. But then somebody says Rubidoux finished the rest of them off. I think it's all speculation and self-lore or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think Rubidoux is just one of those characters that was lightly mentioned and was told that was stronger than everyone, and I think everybody, the fandom just blew her out of proportion, maybe.
So just to move us along, someone else has just said to save everybody some time, the Overlord film is on YouTube. Just look it up on YouTube, which doesn't surprise me. Heaven forbid that reactions stay on YouTube, but full complete re-uploads of films and series, that YouTube doesn't mind.
Interesting. I'm going to be back in a second, dudes. I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
No problem.
Bye.
So I've actually just had a little Google, and I've managed to find her on a wiki. So there is Albedo, Nigrido, and then Rubidoux. And literally nothing is known about Rubidoux, but Nigrido claimed that she's not the type that others can easily open their hearts toward. She is the youngest sister of the three. In the web novel, Rubidoux doesn't exist, along with her sisters. It's very likely that the original position of Rubidoux is in the 8th floor, considering that the 8th floor is guarded by the most powerful NPCs.
Yeah, everybody is arguing about Rubidoux now in my chat.
And then you've got Nigrido, who is on the 5th floor apparently. Wait.
So yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm going to reiterate what I said earlier. None of us have read the light novels. I do plan to read them at some point, though. So let's move off of the light novel talk, because this is just confusing, because not everybody can agree. People have got different pieces of information. So let's go back to talking about the anime. What do you think, Panda, of Season 3 as a whole so far, and how do you compare it to Season 2 and Season 1?
I can't lie. I didn't really like how it started. I'm not too into the whole troll thing.
The troll thing?
You know, the trolls and stuff, and their little village. I didn't mind it though, but it wasn't as action packed as I would liked it to be. Over the last 3 episodes, I'm give me another episode. You know, it's that kind of thing at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't dislike it, but for Overlord, it wasn't how.
It
Like,
wasn't
this is how
quite
Overlord
what you
should
wanted
be.
from it.
Yeah, this is how Overlord should be. So even though it was getting back into it, I do, you know, the fan service episode where they're all in the bath kind of thing.
Yeah.
It was funny, but it just didn't feel right. It didn't really feel like it fit.
I think that stems back from the fact that there's different arcs crossing over in one season. I think it would make more sense if the seasons had more episodes.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Like, this third season so far has felt a bit all over the place. Like, I agree with what DeeBeeGeek said, and I have the same opinion. The first season for me is still the best. And unlike DeeBeeGeek, it's simply because it's all from Ainz's point of view. I would much rather the show was just purely from Ainz's point of view. Even, like, I don't need to know everything about the lizard men to enjoy the idea of Cocytus or Cocytus, however you say his name, going into their village and taking them over. I don't need 20 episodes or whatever it is that they're going to give us of all these new characters to establish all these other people that we're going to get in order to figure out this world. I enjoy it, don't get me wrong, but I think in 13 episodes, a lot of people get annoyed about the fact that so much setup happens for what eventually just ends up being either death or we just go back to Ain's status quo. Like DeeBeeGeek said, you get loads of new characters and then these new characters disappear and are never seen or heard of again. Also, DeeBeeGeek has just come back and he appears to have alcohol in his hand. I am actually going to disappear in a minute, guys, but I think... Are you still there, Panda?
I am here.
Okay. So I thought you'd gotten up as well, but I'm going to wait till DeeBeeGeek comes back and then I'm going to go and get myself a drink.
I'm here.
Oh, you are back. Okay. So before
Speaking of a drink, I got myself a beer.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't have any alcohol, annoyingly, but so my chat is like glitching out. I swear I keep seeing the same stuff over and over again, but somebody somewhere has just asked us, of the 3 seasons, which opening and ending pieces of music do you like? Now, I'm 99% confident that we're all going to agree, but mine... I don't have a favorite end music, I'm sorry. I know that loads of people get annoyed at me because I don't really pay much attention to the end credits. But opening, Clatonia is probably always going to be my favorite. And
oh, same here.
Yeah, so that's that question answered. Right, what about you, Panda?
Let me refresh my memory because I'm very biased currently. So I want to just quickly have a refresher before I make my judgment.
Psycho, what if you were to put them in favorite reference in order of 3? Sorry,
1, 3, 2.
Repeat myself. Yeah, 1, 3, 2. 1, 3, 2. Ah, man, see, it's so close between 3 and 2. It's so close for me, but I think it's gonna be.
It's not close for me. I know lots of people like. I got yelled at legit because people didn't like the fact that I didn't like the opening for season 2, but for me, it's still the weakest of the 3. Like, I like the current opening for Overlord, but my favorite is still number 1. But season 2 for me just didn't. I still don't really like it. I like it, Go Cry Go, but I never find myself listening to it without the show. Whereas Clatonia and Veracity, is it? I find myself listening to them just like as part of my music collection, you know.
I just listened to all 3 of the openings. I freaking love all of them, and I'm not even just saying that. It's very hard to pick. I currently, and I have a feeling, I pretty much know why it is. I probably could say this opening purely because of one scene, and it's when Albedo and Schulte are either side of Ainz, and they're kind of like feeling him up, and they're lip syncing almost to the song.
Yeah.
When I first saw that, I was like, oh, what? So that's probably why it's my favorite. My favorite, like, just of her whole like scene would have been season 2. I liked the way they structured the opening because they all appeared in like along to the beat of the song, and it was like a thing of all of them.
Just to clarify, like, if we're talking about openings, then fair enough. But of the pieces of music, is 3 still your favorite? If you take the openings out, is it? What about just the music?
Just the music? Me being me. Oh. Oh, I don't even know. I'm just gonna go with the most recent one.
Okay. Also, before I go and get a drink, this is only going to be a reference for the people who come and watch us on Twitch, so I apologize, but that scene with Shaltir and Albedo, and change Albedo and Shaltir for you and Staz, and Eins for Grandy.
Oh my god. Oh.
Uh,
I would totally be both Albedo and Shaltir in a world if like Grandy was Eins, I'd be Albedo and Shaltir. Like that's how I'd behave.
I'm not gonna lie, like when we go to MCM Comic Con, I know you both have your cosplay set, but I'd much rather see you both as Shaltir and Albedo.
Who would be who?
That would be an interesting.
I
totally
mean,
do that.
You, just in looks, you would be Albedo and Staz would be Shaltir.
Can I just put this forward? So, me and Staz both have a cosplay for one day. We are there for a whole weekend. I suggest, as a group, we do Overlord.
I won't be cosplaying because I will be vlogging the weekend, and I'm probably not going to cosplay because of the cost involved. Like, I know Staz will make me a cosplay if I ask her to, but she's got enough to do. The next time I do an MCM over this, then maybe, but for this one, I just want to kind of enjoy the convention and walk around. Like, you'll see when you get there. You're gonna find it tough to cosplay.
Yeah, Panda, exactly what day do you plan on cosplaying? Just out of curiosity.
Megamine from Konosuba.
No, what day?
What day? What day?
Oh, what day? Probably Saturday.
Oh my good lord.
Yeah. You probably don't want to do Saturday.
I have cosplayed a number of times at Comic-Con, and every Saturday that I cosplay, it is not easy.
In what way?
It is jam-packed with people. You are absolutely roasting out of your body. It's incredibly sweaty, and it's just tough all around. It's so tiring. I cosplayed last year as Goku on the Saturday.
Yeah, I saw it. It was awesome.
And I was dead after an hour.
Aww.
Yeah, it's really tough. Like, don't get me wrong, a lot of people do it. Usually those people, they stay outside because it's just too warm to go inside. So if you are going to cosplay on Saturday, I suggest keeping it outside in the cosplay area because it's the coolest place to be. Even it does be really warm, but since it's October, it should be cool enough. And you can have fun outside by all means, but don't even attempt to try walk around inside because it is a nightmare.
I need to address 3 things. So everybody in my chat is currently screaming at Eduardo Lemos because he keeps dropping spoilers. FYI, guys, I don't actually know what is or isn't a spoiler, and I read spoilers in Overlord comments every single day. If you don't point them out, I won't even know that that's a spoiler. I'll just read it and I won't even remember it. I've read whatever it was he wrote and I've already forgotten it. There are no mods, so people saying someone block him, no one can. I'm the only one who can do that currently. But it's fine. Like, to Eduardo, I would prefer it if you didn't keep dropping spoilers, but I don't want to like lose you from the chat, so feel free to keep chatting away. Ozai also says, but then you'd have to bind Staz though. That wouldn't be an issue.
I think I really want to see DeeBeeGeek as Demiurge.
Demiurge?
Demiurge. I called him Demiurge once. I got slated for it. It's Demiurge as far as I know.
You would be so good at that. Sorry, I just had to say.
Check out your what?
My bottle opener, Thor.
Oh,
Stormbreaker.
You'll have to give your stream a minute, dude.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I'd freaking love to cosplay as Albedo, but where am I meant to get wings at? You know.
Oh, very nice bottle opener.
Pretty cool. I got this in Iceland. You can get wings, or you can make wings.
Yeah, you can definitely make them. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend trying to sort it for October. Also, to the people who I've just seen asking, the reaction to Overlord, obviously I'm streaming, so it will come up after I finish streaming, whenever that may be. But I still have to edit the YouTube one. So the Patreon one will be going up literally when the stream ends. It's literally halfway uploaded. I've just paused the upload whilst we're streaming because YouTube is horrible for streaming. But the YouTube upload will probably be another half hour to 45 minutes because I gotta finish editing it, render it, compress it, then upload it. So, yeah.
Yeah. I was solely focused on getting mine up today. I was like, I spent hours doing it for Patreon and YouTube. Finally got it up there. But it's definitely an awesome episode. I mean,
the thing is, guys, is Tuesdays are the worst days for me to do any kind of videos, especially the top because Overlord comes out at like what 5. I'm actually not in my house ever on a Tuesday between 4 and 6:30. I have to go somewhere and do some stuff, and yes, I am deliberately being vague. Sorry, but it's not stuff I can change. I can't do it on another day. It's gonna be that way probably until and past this season of Overlord ends. So then I have to come back, have dinner, normally have to do other stuff, but tonight I didn't, which is why I was able to watch the episode. But because the episode took so long to render the uncut version, now I've got to go and do the cut version, but then we wanted to stream, so that's why. If we weren't streaming, it would already be up, but I wanted to stream and have this Overlord talk with you guys, so
yeah. But this is fun, right?
It is really fun. I just want to say to Harrow, I have reacted to the newest episode of Overlord. I just haven't highlighted the video yet. I just haven't got around to it. To be honest, I've been streaming since then. As soon as I reacted to Attack on Titan, straight away after was Overlord. After that was Overwatch, and then after that was this. Like, I've literally not had a moment to, but I definitely will highlight it. But it is there for you to watch at the moment.
Awesome. Off topic, Panda. Did you watch the last 2 episodes of Attack on Titan? Yes.
While they talk about Attack on Titan, I'm gonna go grab a drink.
Okay. Are they any good, spoilers aside? Because I haven't actually watched them.
Okay, very good. The episode that came out yesterday, the one that came out Monday, oh my god.
Okay,
so
because
good.
I felt like the first few episodes weren't... I mean, they were good, but they weren't like OMG. And a lot of people are kind of speculating that Attack on Titan is kind of falling off the hype.
Oh, I liked them. I can't lie, but the last one is actually OP. But okay. I really like all of them, but I do get where people are coming from because they haven't got any Titans yet, I guess. Like you don't see any Titans. Right,
okay.
I'm just giving you all the fan service right now because I just keep sending you photos of cosplays of Albedo.
Oh shit, what, in the Discord? I haven't even looked at the Discord.
Yeah, hold on.
Don't you be doing this to me, girl! Hey, that's an awesome cosplay group.
I know, that's the dream. That's what we should all do. We should all go as Overlord characters. It'd be badass.
So badass. I totally do Demiurge.
Maybe if I cosplay as Albedo, Senpai will notice me.
Oh man, that's so cool. Yeah, definitely cosplay Albedo. That's badass. But you're already cosplaying someone from Konosuba.
Yeah, but I can do 2.
That's some tiring stuff, girl.
The only thing I'd want to do is, like, I'd have to do the one where she's just holding a body pillow. I'd just be an Albedo outfit, just holding a Ain's body pillow with me.
That'd be so epic.
I wish, thoughts on the debuts. I haven't seen it, to be honest. To be fair, I really want to keep talking, but I might call it a night for now. Just because I keep looking over and my internet keeps dropping.
Oh,
and I'm just worried it's going to cut out again. That's my only worry, to be honest. Like, I'd freaking love to cosplay. Like, I'd love that to be, like, something I did. Because I've always loved dressing up. So doing cosplay would be amazing. I haven't had anything like...
To cosplay for her.
Yeah, and not only that, I'm actually getting, like, I've done, like, kind of cosplays before, but, like, I call them bootleg ones, because they've not got, like, a costume or nothing, and it's just my awkward makeup. And then, I've done a Harley Quinn, like, the roller derby, and I've done makeup and outfits for other people, but this is the first time that someone's actually making me a cosplay, which is Staz. Oh, thank you for the follow. She streams making the cosplay too, which is awesome.
I return.
Oh, that's awesome. He returns.
You
The
return.
almighty golden warrior.
I'm armed with Stormbreaker.
Stormbreaker.
I would absolutely love to do this again. I think it would be so much fun. So anytime you guys ever want to talk about anime, I'm super up for it. And DeeBeeGeek, once you've caught up with Attack on Titan, I'd love to talk about it with you as well. But I'm probably going to call it a night here, just for today, as my internet keeps dropping out and it's going crazy and it's very late.
No problem,
But,
Panda.
thank you all for watching, and thank you for everyone who came by my channel. I got so many new follows, and it was awesome, and so close to 1,000. So close.
Woo!
It's awesome.
Yes.
I'm so
So if
excited.
any of you are tuning in only now or have been tuning in, don't know who Panda is, she's over on Twitch. She does a lot of live streams. She does live reactions as well on Twitch. She plays loads of games. Go check her out. Link is in the description below. Get her to 1,000 followers. God damn it! I'm sick of waiting.
I'm sorry you've been waiting so long.
Anyway, so yeah,
But thank
everybody say
you.
goodbye to Panda.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, Panda.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Bye.
Okay, and then there were two.
Indeed.
Indeed, Stormbreaker.
Oh,
We
Panda's...
must reignite the forge.
Oh, fuck. Panda sent us a load of Albedo cosplayers.
I know, I was looking at them. I was like, what are you doing to me? God damn it, I'm
I was
on
gonna
live on
say.
TV.
Reignite the forge. Do you know what you're doing, boy? Oh, for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, then I'm not going to explain it to you. You should just know.
Yeah, you should know. You should know, damn it. If you don't know, there's something wrong with you.
I have lost like half my views. I think it's got to that point where I've just lost the UK audience.
Oh man. Yeah, I lost a few, but still a lot of people are still tuning in, which is awesome. So I firstly want to thank everybody for actually watching the stream, which is really cool. A lot of you tuned up. I know a lot of you guys are huge Overlord fans, which is awesome. So yeah, Overlord for the win.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody for coming by to the stream as well, as this is the first time that Psycho God Videos has ever gone live on YouTube.
Yes.
And it's been a really good stream. Like, so many of you guys have turned up to the stream, so thank you very much for continuing to support the channel, for sticking by with all the new reactions and the bullshit that is YouTube, and for making this first stream really awesome. I might even stream more over here on YouTube. But,
yeah, dude. Totally.
But if you like gaming stuff, if you like being a gamer, if you like watching other gamers, if you like talking about games in general, don't forget I also have a Twitch under the name of Psycho Gold Gaming. And I often stream with the Anime Panda who just left us, so feel free to go and follow me over there, because I stream quite regularly over there.
Yes, do the deed.
Yes, I am looking forward to seeing Ainz in classic armor again like he was against Shaltir in the next episode.
Is he in classic armor though, or is he in something else?
I don't know. I don't know what he's in. It definitely looks like he's in armor of some form, because he's not wearing his headgear.
Which was like probably seeing him without the headgear was like so epic.
Yeah.
It was so weird. It just looked so epic, dude.
It's 10 past 1 a.m. here in Germany. Fair enough, dude. Thank you for sticking with me. Chris Anderson says, love you, bro. Keep uploading. I will, dude. I will. I'm not going anywhere. Not unless something drastic happens. Ozai also says, tell D to check his Twitter. I sent him a link for a new Albedo figure.
Harky why? I must check this out now. God damn it.
Can you agree that Overlord is one of your favorite anime? Are you talking to the two of us or just me? Like, the two of us have to agree that Overlord is our favorite anime? Because my Overlord is one of my favorite anime. I don't have to agree to that.
Yeah, Overlord is one of... I freaking love Overlord.
There are 3 anime that I'm currently watching or have recently watched, and all 3 of them have become 3 of my top tier favorite anime. Overlord, My Hero Academia, and Mob Psycho 100.
Okay, so I'm just gonna show this figurine to everyone. I want it. I want it now, damn it!
I just seen your reaction over on your stream.
Oh my good lord.
How come you didn't send that to me, Ozai? I don't know what this figure is, but I like albedo figures.
Oh, sweet Mary, mother of all things great.
And all the other Irish cliches.
Holy mother. Oh, Lord
yeah, now
have
see,
mercy.
I definitely would rather have that figure than the one you've got. I'm not going to lie. That one I would rather have on one of my shelves.
Oh.
It's also cheaper.
Looks like I'm getting another figurine.
Its Fusion says show it on stream. I can't show it on stream. DeeBeeGeek showing it on his stream, but I don't have the link. It wasn't sent to me. But,
oh, god damn, that's... Wait. I haven't done a look at that.
What's that?
What's 1:7 scale, so it's bigger than the one I have. Oh, that would look so cool on my
Just
shelf.
remember to make sure you order from a legitimate site. You know, you've learned your lesson about ordering things online.
I've learned my lesson. Fool me once, fool me twice. Yes, I was fooled twice. God damn it. But this is legit. This is straight from Tokyo Otaku Mode shop.
Ah, yes. So it is.
It is $170.
So, Ozai has just added me and has just sent it to me as well. So, if you give me a second, guys, I will see if I can get this to work. So, in theory, if I do this... Yeah, there we go. There you go, guys. That's the figure in all of her glory. I would quite happily have that figure. Look at her. Wonder if that table that they've got her leaning on comes with her.
I would assume so. I assume it's the kind of stand for it.
Yeah. I've just seen the shot from the back.
How cool is that?
It's a very good looking figure.
They don't have any good Ainz figures, though.
No, well, to be honest, I agreed with what you said the other day, that there isn't really any good Overlord merchandise at all.
No, there's very little. I looked. Trust me, I looked. There is actually Shagall.
Got here just in time to hear you talk about a legit website. How would you feel if Albedo fought Ainz? I don't think Albedo would ever fight Ainz.
No, God no.
So I don't think... it's not a scenario I can foresee ever happening, so I don't really... I can't say how I could feel about it, basically.
Ozai says the figurine is 10 inches tall. It is worthy of the shelf. Like my Albedo, she is precious, but she looks so tiny and minuscule compared to the rest of the figurines.
Yeah.
Well,
maybe a lover's quarrel.
There,
well, like, yeah, but if it was a lover's quarrel, it's not a real fight, and I think Ainz would really struggle to fight back in that scenario. So again, it wouldn't really be a fight. And if it was, and if Ainz really wanted to assert dominance, I think Albedo is too submissive when it comes to Ainz, so she'd shut down and be like, "You know best, Ainz, my lord."
Yeah, totally.
You're getting hot over there, DeeBeeGeek.
Yeah, man, I got a fan going. I got a cold beer, and I'm just fucking roasting.
Yeah, no, me too, dude. I've had a fan going since the stream started. It's ridiculous. Like, it was supposed to be cooling down, and then they were like, "Oh no, there's another heat wave heading to the UK," and I'm like, "Oh really?" And it's 27 degrees in here, man. It's probably hotter in this room actually, because the sodding computer's on, so it's probably more like 30 degrees in here.
Yeah, that's the thing about a computer. I mean, it acts as a radiator. Anyway, this is a little bit off topic. Actually, this is completely off topic. But did you see the new PlayStation 4 Pros that they were released?
You might have to narrow that down.
The PlayStation 4 Pros, the 500 million edition.
Yeah, I did. But I don't remember what they look like off the top of my head. Also, Ozai, that link you just sent me, I can't view it because it says it's not available in my country, but I can see what it is, and I would definitely want that if I could view it.
what did he send you?
It's a Nabaril, but it's a bunny suit, bunny girl version of Nabaril, and it looks amazing, but I can't view it.
Oh, damn. Yeah, the new PlayStation 4 Pro. It looks amazing. It's the way it's designed, it's somewhat see-through. It's like kind of like black glass with a blue tint. It's a special edition, like, and it looks fantastic. And I really wanted to get my hands on one, but they were sold out immediately. The pre-orders were sold out straight away.
There's a shock.
Straight away. Yeah. And guess what? Somebody is selling it for on eBay for.
Oh, I don't even want to think about it. Go on.
$10,000.
Oh, I can't even whistle. That took my that just yeah. That's a lot.
Yeah. And guess what? 33 people are watching it. which is worse.
Okay, guys, I found a picture of what it was that Ozai just tried to send me, so I'm gonna bring it up on the stream. It's way too much money though.
Okay, or you send this to me.
No, I'm putting it up on my stream. I mean, I can send it to you as well. But
okay.
yeah, there you go, guys. Bunny Girl Nabril or Nebe. She definitely looks the part. Did you just see it by any chance, DeeBeeGeek? Yeah, she could.
Whoa!
She can come and be my maid any day.
Holy macaroni and cheese! That's a figurine.
It is.
How are people finding these things?
Google.
Goddamn Google.
But yeah.
Wait, dude. Oh God, I want all of the Overlord greatness.
Yeah, but I also looked at the price.
Overlord.
It's
1 is to 8. Okay, so she's about the same size of the Albedo that I have. God damn, it's not available in my region. Jeez, why?
It's okay, Ozai. Yeah, I know it's an actual outfit she has, allegedly, but we haven't seen it in the anime yet, right?
No, we haven't.
I look forward to the day we do.
For sure.
I don't see anything different, Ozai, but it's cool. It's cool. But yeah, have we come to the natural end of our Overlord talk, or is there more Overlord you wish to talk?
I mean, I think that's enough for tonight. We covered a lot of topics on the show. I mean, we could, like, if we read the light novels, we'd be here all night and day, but we haven't. So.
Yeah.
We pretty much covered everything that we like to talk about the show.
So when we both get the light novels, are we gonna come back and do a live stream of us reading the light novels, and we'll both read it? We'll both take characters and voice them between us.
That'd be epic.
It would. We'd never get through the damn thing because we'd never be able to sync up our schedules. But even so.
True, very true. Oh, Alice Hennessy, that's my girlfriend, by the way, has said, please do not buy anything. No promises.
Oh, that's one thing I don't have to worry about.
No promises. Oh God, she knows me too well. She knows I have a weakness for these things.
Oh, that's funny. That's so funny. I'm not even. Oh, that's brilliant. Well, she's always watching, DeeBeeGeek. Always watching.
Always watching. The internet is not safe.
Oh, hey, Pale. I didn't know you were doing D&D stuff. Unfortunately, Pale, you've kind of joined us at the end. We're winding down. We've kind of finished our Overlord talk. There isn't really much more we could talk about without this just turning into a general talk about anything talk. And I'd rather not do that. A, because we've been streaming for 2 hours and 14 minutes. But B, because this is an Overlord stream. But if you guys want us to stream like we did that time where we talk about all things geek, we can do that too at some point.
Oh yeah, definitely. I love doing that. We definitely should do that. That was a lot of fun.
Oh god damn it! Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Those kind of streams go on for hours upon hours. There's just so much to talk about.
Well, the thing is like, and I'm curious to see what the reaction from our chats would be. Is like, we talked about doing stuff like that on a regular basis. By regular, I don't mean every week chat, but like on a regular basis where we could cover geek topics, anime topics, what's going on in popular films and culture, etc., and have some of our friends or guests on. And I just curious, chat, would that be something that you guys would be interested in, whether we do it as a live stream or whether we make it into a more sort of edited, professional package where it's just like a video, what would your guys' response to that be? Would you want to listen to people like us talk about that kind of thing? Because I know a lot of people on YouTube do it, but I know a lot of people, at least from my point of view, I don't watch a lot of stuff like that on YouTube unless they're all like in the same room together. If they're apart, then it's more like a podcast where you just want to listen to it. What do you guys think? People are saying a chill stream just chatting about stuff would be cool. I'd love to pop on as a guest. Of course you would, Ozai. I'm sure we could work something out.
I'm sure we can.
The stream was nice, but edited could be very good as well. Chris Anderson says do it as a video. Psychotic Gamer says I prefer the edited version. Oh, okay. What about your chat, DeeBeeGeek? Anything?
Nothing in particular. A podcast sounds cool, says Casey George.
Yeah, exactly, Silverstone. That's why I like streaming it, because you would be able to ask questions, give us topics to talk about. But then I was thinking, like, if you wanted it streamed so then we could talk about it, but other people would just prefer the edited version, we could do that. I could then download it and edit it, cut out all the dead space, and just edit it into the important topics, and then re-upload it as a video. But we'd have to think about that as a format going forward, how that would work.
True. I mean, the edited version would be cool. I mean, you can make it a lot more entertaining than a stream, but a stream is interactive. But like you said, you could do both, which would be something to look into as well, I guess.
Yeah, someone's just said you can do it as a podcast. Yes, we've had that thought as well, don't worry.
We've had.
Right.
Just time scheduling is the biggest issue.
Yeah. Like streaming podcasts. Yeah, that's true. We could. I think on that bombshell, I'm about ready to end my stream. What about you, DeeBeeGeek?
Yeah, same. I think it's the end of the Overlord stream, dudes. Just want to say thank you all so freaking much for tuning in. It's been awesome. More Overlord content on the way, as always. And, of course, follow everybody that was here in this stream. Psycho Gold, Panda, links in the description. It was awesome. It was fun. I will see you guys very soon for another video tomorrow. More stuff coming and more gaming stuff happening this week, hopefully, as well. So I'll see you guys very, very soon. And as always, stay geeky, stay cool, be awesome, be happy. And I'll see you, dudes, in my next Overlord video. See you later, dudes.
I'm going to end my stream here as well, guys. It's been great fun. Thank you very much to those of you who turned up to the stream. It's been great for the first time that this channel has ever streamed. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed our talk about Overlord. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed our randomness. I'm sure you guys already follow DeeBeeGeek as it is anyway, but if you don't, feel free to go over and subscribe to him. If you want to go and check out the Anime Panda, her link is in the description below. And if you've only just come here from DeeBeeGeek's channel, maybe drop myself a subscription if you liked what you saw. Like the stream. I don't know what stream likes number we're at, but I'd like it to get it pretty high considering this is the first one. And that's going to be it. So as always, guys, I am Psycho Gold, and I will see you in my next video, which will probably be in about an hour. So this is Psycho Gold signing out.